Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of the class. So we just need some bits of paper and any kind of pens, pencils, colours, black, white, anything you like. We're just going to put this to one side for the moment, and I'm just going to quickly recap some of the actions that we were learning last week. So we looked last week at Martha Graham technique, and we looked at 3 specific movements. I wonder if anybody can remember the names of them. So I'll show you what they were. So we had this one. Yeah. We had this one. And to the other side. And to the back. Yeah. And then the last one we had. So maybe some people in your family might remember the names of them. I'm going to tell you. So this first one was called the contraction. So we're really pulling in our belly button right to the back of our spine. And that was a contraction. Remember, we were giving a big hug last week, so we were reaching out, giving someone we missed a really nice big hug, and then we were hugging ourselves. Yep, so that's the contraction. Then this next movement was the fall and recovery. Yeah, so we were falling off balance, and then we were recovering, bringing ourselves back to center, falling off balance and bringing ourselves back to center, using again those stomach muscles. And then the third was the spirals. So we were really wrapping our arms around our bodies, and we were spiraling. So let's do those together. We'll do a couple of contractions first, then we'll do falling to the front, to the front, to the side, to the back, and all the way over, little skip to come back, and then the other side, and then we'll end with our spirals. Starting with the contractions, so you can face whichever way you feel like. Contraction, nice and slowly, and coming back, nice open chest, a bit faster, and up, and up. Good, good. Next exercise, 5, 6, 7, 8. And fall. To the side. To the back. All the way up and over. Little skip. Other side. And fall. Recover. To the side. Recover. To the back. All the way up. Good. And spiraling. Starting off slowly. Really bend those knees so you can see what's behind us. Picking up the pace. Good. Well done, everybody. So just recapping those movements. We can call all those movements actions. So maybe you can think of some other actions you might be able to use. So spiraling was an action, but also perhaps just walking. Walking is also an action. Swinging could be an action. Maybe crawling like we were doing before. So crawling like a big cat, that's an action. So any movement that your body can do, we can describe that as being an action. Now what I want you to think about is how you're going to be doing that action. So will you be doing it fast? Will you be doing it slowly? Will you be doing it fluidly? Will you be doing it sharply? So let's have a think about how we might put the dynamics with that movement. So if we're going to do a swing or a spiral, we could very, very slowly and fluidly spiral. Or, yep, see how it's exactly the same movement, but it completely changes the look of it. So, what I'd like you to do, and I'll give you an example, I have drawn a few actions and also dynamics. So I'll share this one with you. So this one, I've got arm, and then I've got this squiggly line here. So to me, that makes sense that I would use my arm. And that line is very fluid. That's like, you know, gentle waves on the ocean. So my arm movement would be nice and fluid like this, yeah? So that was a body part with a dynamic, yeah? This one is slightly different. So when you're drawing these, it's whatever makes sense for you, okay? So I've got 3 pictures here. I've got the same fluid line, I've got somebody's head, and then I've got this spiral shape. So to me, what that means is fluid. So the dynamic is fluid. This is the body part we're using, so we're using the head. And then the action here is a spiral. So spiral like we've done before. So how might we spiral with our heads in a fluid motion? So we just take a look at that. So if someone gave this to me, I would think, okay, fluid motion with the head and a spiral. So perhaps I would do something like this. Spiral all the way around. Yeah, very, very, very simple. So pause the video, grab your pen and paper, and on your own, just do a few little drawings. So you can do a body part, an action, you can use words, you can use shapes. And once you finish, do a couple. Once you've finished, swap them over with someone in your family. And then let's see if we can read each other's and see if we can dance what our family members have drawn for us. So take a couple of minutes to do that, and then I'll meet you back here. Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you've had fun doing some drawing and writing together. I'll just share some of the ones that I've been doing. So I've been doing this one here. Do you recognise that shape? So that was the C shape and it says slow. So to me, that C shape represents the contraction, yeah? And we're doing it very slowly. So I've got this one. And then I've also done some shapes. So I've got a triangle and a circle there. So I'm wondering how I might use that in my body, how I might turn that into movement. So what I've thought with my partner here, how might we be able to make those shapes together? So, if my partner is making a triangle shape, then maybe I can come around into a circle. Or maybe I'm making the triangle shape over my partner, and maybe they are circling around me, yeah? That's something that you might want to have a little bit of a play with a bit later. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to play some music, and I'd really just like you to move. This is the improvisation part, so I want you to move really how you feel like with the music, like we were doing last week. But when I shout out the dynamics, I might shout out a body part, and I might also call out the action. I'd like us all to do that together. So we're moving however we like, and then I might say head, spiral, slow, and then all of us head, spiral slow, and then back to normal, and improvise. And then I might say quick arm flick, yeah? So we'll do all that together. I'll just put some music on. Okay, so dancing in your own time, how the music makes you feel. Think about different body parts. Now the first instruction, I'm going to say quick elbow impact. So how might we do a quick elbow with an impact? Good. And back to normal. Dancing however the music makes you feel. And now the next is fast hip spiral. So how might we do a fast hip with the spiral motion? And walking around the space. Good. And if you meet somebody else in the room, maybe have a little spiral around them. Good. Good. And back to normal. Using the arms, using the head, using the body, the legs. Good. Now we're going to do fast jump. Ready? Jump, jump. Could be one leg. Jump. Good, and back to normal. And the last one, we're going to do a slow body fall. So how can we fall with our whole body really slowly? Falling. Really slowly. Falling. 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 And all the way down. Whew. That was just to introduce different ways, different qualities that you can make your movements. So if you have an arm, you have a slow arm, or you have a fast arm, how that changes how you're moving. So when you're improvising and you're just dancing however you like, you can think about some of those dynamics. Oh, maybe I should put a little something quick in there, or maybe I should take it really slow. And it makes it really interesting for the viewer to be able to watch you dance. So thanks for joining the second video. And I will get back to you in the third video where we'll learn a short routine and then we'll put it together with some music.